Hello, I'm Michelle. Yay. Okay. Anyway, I want to shout out to everybody. I've been going to a bunch of different rooms and stuff and trying to spread love and trying to tell everybody what's going on and stuff like that. I want to explain something to you about souls. When God creates a soul, it's neither male or female. It is just a soul. When your soul is created, you go to class, and you get a couple lessons and stuff, and they'll be like, try not to blah, blah, blah. But even though you have love in you, you were created, designed, and made for love. When you first get a body, that's that's a big deal. And sometimes new souls do some tremendously wicked things, which is why you're told not to judge, because you don't know where they are in their soul journey. You can tell if they're not enlightened because they lie, they steal, they're greedy, they're selfish, they're racist, they kill, they're perverted. You can tell. So it's not really okay to get mad because you don't know. Everybody's on their own journey. You can't worry about what Sam's doing or what Jill is doing. You got to be concerned with what you're doing. You can't be concerned with that. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Now, if they step on your toes 2 times, that 3rd time, you go in and get them. That's the law. That's the rule. But you allow them to make mistakes because they might not understand. And your lack of response on the first couple of times that they do something to you, your lack of response shows them exactly how they're supposed to react. But when they sit there and try to act like they're going to punk you, and that's when you straighten it down and say, oh, no, my brother. No, no, no. And you can go as deep as they do. Because it says to treat each other the way you want to be treated. If they come at you with disrespect, you turn the other cheek. And they come at you with disrespect again, you turn the other cheek. When they come at you with disrespect again, then you get them. And you get them in however way you think that you should get them. But you don't put your hands on them. You don't kill them. And you can walk away. Family, friends, whoever. Walk away. You make sure you are in the right. You make sure you are doing what you're supposed to do. Trust me. Man, please. I've been to 37 countries. There was this woman one time who had made a big deal out of going to this one particular city. And I had wanted to be her friend because she didn't have any friends because nobody liked her. But, it was because of her mouth. It was because of her attitude. It was just because, I understand why she is the way she is. But I also understand that she also knows she's being very prideful. And her ego will not allow her to admit that she's in the wrong. So I watch her go everywhere by herself, do everything by herself, and when somebody comes near her and tries to talk to her, tries to be kind to her, tries to be nice to her, she's a bear. And, she says things, she does things, and people don't really want to be bothered with her. So now, I look at her and don't see her. But I see her. So, she made this big deal about, going to this one city. And she kept insulting me, and she would insult me in front of my father. She'd insult me and insult me and insult me. And then one day I was like, you know what? If you feel froggy, leave. I'm about tired of you. I've been to 37 countries. You bragging about one city. And I've been to 37 countries. I never threw that up to you. But baby, top it. Let's just get real. I'm a black American woman. Poor. But I've been to 37 countries. more. I live in a country that's racist. Not everybody is racist. But the racist people are going around shooting up stuff, talking about white people need a place to live. Well, white people came from Europe. And from what I can tell, they don't want y'all back. And this country actually belonged to the Native Americans. While we played, America was used as a penal colony. That means all the roughnecks, all the idiots, all the hooligans, all the shenanigans were ejected from polite society. So if we're going to get, all snooty about it, let's talk about, you're only here because you weren't wanted where you were. And then you come here and you destroy a race. And in some kind of way you think you're right. But it says don't nobody pay y'all to think, because you don't think well. Nobody pays you to think. You really should be quiet. Not to mention the fact, if you go back into the Bible and you look in the last book, it'll tell you God is black with nappy hair. And 911, scientists have already proven that Adam and Eve were in Africa and they were black. Black can turn white, but white cannot turn black. You are derivatives of the very people you hate. So when you call me nigger, your mama, your daddy, your children, I don't know about your animals. Look it up. Ignorance is a sin. The sheer fact that you all don't know these things means that you're ignorant, means that you will not ascend. It doesn't matter what you do. It matters not what you do. You will not ascend. You can't. It can't be in heaven. It won't be. Let's let that stew for a minute. You're not going to heaven. If you are a racist in any country, if you are a sex trader in any country, if you are a poacher in any country, if you are a murderer, especially the ones that kill for God, and he himself said don't do it, y'all won't understand neither. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna kill somebody and get 72 virgins? You know me and God laughed about that. Like your babies come up with everything. What? One religion even insults God and thinks, they think that they are praising him as they insult him. The top 3 religions, in my opinion, there's 4,200 religions, but the top 3 is Catholic, Christian, and Muslim. And all 3 have killed in the name of God. So if God's going to pick one, I would suggest he not pick those. And since I'm his daughter, and I speak for him, y'all better get it together. Now, not everybody is bad. Not every Catholic is bad. Not every Muslim is bad. Not every Christian is bad. Not every Jewish person is bad. He doesn't look at your religion. How could he? He can't. Especially since ain't none of y'all actually got it right. I had a conversation with this man from, I don't know, somewhere. But I asked him about Islam. And he says that it tells you how you're supposed to act, how you're supposed to praise God, and what happens in afterlife. And then he said, well, we believe in the prophet Jesus and the prophet Muhammad. I said, so Muhammad walked on water and raised the dead? No answer. Jesus is not a prophet. He is a God. He is God's son. He is a son and a God. I am a daughter and I am a God. I don't care if you don't believe me. You will eventually. Just don't piss me off. Because I'm the one, don't nobody ask me for mercy because I don't believe in it. My Father does and his Son does. Me, I can change my mind anytime I want. I'm a female. I don't know who made that rule. I hope I did because I like it. What happened? I don't know. Shit. And like I told that man, I said, well, if you allow somebody to kill in God's name and you support them, then you're just as guilty as the person that pulled the trigger. And you are. Like, I'll tell you, I went to Germany. And I stayed in Berchtesgaden. I was playing at the General Walker Hotel. And I stayed at Eagle's Nest, which was Hitler's vacation spot, whatever. I don't know. We had to walk up a hill. Anywho, I stayed in his room. And when I was in Germany, I knew it was a touchy subject because they're not really allowed to carry guns and stuff like that, I think. And I knew it was a touchy subject, but I really wanted to understand how come nobody stopped him from killing all them people. And every time I asked that question from every single old German that had been around at that time, they told me the same thing. People disappeared when they said anything. And after a while, all the top people that were trying to talk sense into Hitler and his people, all of them were gone. Just vanished. You know they were killed. Okay? Everybody knows that they were killed. And then all you had left were the weak and the meek. And you know, people fear for their lives. Your life might be, but you don't want to just give it up like that. So, that's what I'm saying. You can't judge. You can't judge. You don't know what happened. You don't know the backstory on anybody. All you can do is look at their actions and say godly or not godly. Period. And if it's not godly, show godly. And if they torture you or be mean to you, walk away from them. It's their loss, not yours. It's their loss. I am sitting here sweating like a runaway slave. Good God. I'm upset a little bit. Anywho, so, you know, I got a little upset with the man. Not really. I didn't get upset, but I wanted him to think about stuff. How you going to kill in God's name and God said don't kill? And think you're going to go to heaven? How you going to think that your religion is the only right religion? And God is love, and you're not showing love. Everything that's happened was meant to happen. Everything was meant to happen. God allowed all the atrocities to happen because new souls come in and they do damage and stuff, but you are always to be responsible for yourself. Always. I'll be right back.